2022 is going to be an incredible year compared to 2021. 2021 was terrible. Who of you watching this video right now has that thought in your head or has maybe even verbalized it? If that's you, you need to watch this video today. Because I'm telling you something right now, making that statement is not enough to create a magical, amazing 2022. I'm going to tell you today what you need to stay away from, and then I'm also going to tell you what you need to step into in order for that comment to actually become true. Because isn't it true that every single new year you say to yourself, oh my God, it's a new beginning. I'm so excited. Because there's something newness about starting fresh, about the first day of the month, about the first day of the new year. So we think things are going to be different, but then we realize after a while, didn't really make that much extra money this year. Didn't really lose those extra pounds that I wanted to lose. Didn't really find the love of my life. I'm surprised. I made a decision at the beginning of the year, right? But you know what? Decision is not enough. Because what? Decisions are made in your conscious mind. When you say to yourself, I'm going to have a better year this year than I had last year, your 10% of your mind that's conscious during the day, only 10%, gets then activated and you consciously think it. Great. Then you forget about that comment. And what is it that actually drives your boat? It's 90% of your mind, and that's your subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is copy-pasted from 2021. So you will have exactly the same year. The only way that your year is going to be different is if you actually create a new mind, i.e. a new identity. So that is something that you need to do the work for. This is not going to come like that and then you just make a decision. No, the decision is made, and then what? Now, what's going to hold you back from creating that magical year? Well, it's one word. It's fear. Because everything that is not love and gratitude and fun and excitement and looking forward and living like it's already happening and my dream's already here, everything that's not that is fear. Fear of maybe the year won't be as great as I want it to be. Fear of maybe I get COVID. Fear of maybe I lose my job. Maybe I won't make more money. Maybe I won't find the love of my life. So at the same time as you're saying that you would like that in 2022, you're also focusing on the lack of it. So what do you think you're going to get? Well, you're obviously going to get the lack because that's where you turn your attention to. And the more you focus on that, that becomes a habit of your mind. And then the habit becomes your subconscious mind. So reprogramming your mind is essential if you want a different future. So how do we do that? Well, I'm going to give you a 3-step process on how you're going to create magic this year. Number 1, you've got to have a vision. So you've got to have a goal. What's your goal? Because if you say, oh, life's just going to be amazing this year. Okay, well, great. What's going to make it amazing? What is the goal? And it doesn't have to be 10 different goals that overwhelm you and then you don't do any of them and then you feel like a loser. Pick one. One goal this year. This year, I'm going to double my income. I'm going to increase my income by 20%. I'm going to lose 5 kilos. I don't know what it might be. Okay, that's the goal. Great. Now you have the goal. That's something that you decide in your mind. Now you got to ask yourself, step 2, the purpose. What's the purpose? What's the reason I want this goal? Is it because I want to lose weight so people think I'm sexy? Well, then you've got to go back and work on self-love, right? Is it because I want to lose 5 kilos because it makes me feel powerful and I actually want it for me? Great. Now you know the purpose. Why do you want to make more money? Because if I make more money, then maybe people will recognize me or people will think that I'm successful. Now you got to go back and do your work on self-love. So see, the purpose or the reason has to be grounded in your self-strength, not your self-fear, right? So that's the second thing. The third thing is, okay, great. I know what my goal is. I know why I'm doing this so that I'm emotionally invested in it. Now, number 3, now you've got to do the work. Now, the work means you've got to work on your state of mind, because remember, everything is a state of mind. Fear is a state of mind. At the same time as you're afraid, there's a part of you that could be excited and happy and, and looking forward to your life. And you get to choose which of these things you want to put on yourself. Do I want to wear the Velcro today of excitement? Great, I put that on in the morning. Great, now I'm excited. If I put the Velcro of fear in the morning, which your body automatically does if you don't program it to think something different, you're going to walk around looking through the eyes of fear at everything that happens. And then you're going to get more of your past. Do you see what I'm talking about? So if you want, this is what I want my goal to be. That's the purpose of why I wanted to do it. You got to figure out, who is that person? That person wakes up in the morning, has really good strategies in the morning, gets up early, eats great breakfast. And it's not just about doing it in the morning. You know, sometimes people say to me, oh, and I do my morning affirmations and my morning meditations, and, you know, I eat a healthy breakfast, but I still feel shit. Well, I'm like, well, it's like eating a healthy breakfast and then you eat McDonald's all day. This is not something you just do once. You do it consistently. It's like you're stepping into a new identity. This person that has that goal and that's the purpose, gotta have strategies in place to get there. Because otherwise it's like, that's the goal. How do I get there? You gotta have the map, right? If I'm in my car, this is where I wanna go, but I have no idea how I'm gonna get there. You'll just sit there and look at it. And at the end of the year, you'll be like, yeah, another year when I didn't do it. Next year I'll do it. No, you won't. That's bullshit. So you need the map. The map involves waking up every single day, setting your mind in a great state of mind, right? So that's one of the things that you need to do. Waking up in the morning and filling yourself up with things that you love about life, gratitude, all the vibrating energies that come high. So when you're looking through the lens of your eyes, your brain's looking for what's good about life, what's good about life, what's good about life, not what you're afraid of, because you go back into 2021. Do you see what I'm talking about? So looking through gratitude, through excitement, through happiness, right? And then you've got to look at, okay, if that's the life I want, how can I live like that life already exists? Because if I want all of these feelings that are attached to that life, what about if I start feeling them already now? If I want a better body because it's going to make me feel more, I don't know, fast or powerful or sexy or whatever, what if I just start walking around like that? How would I walk if I was sexy? I'd walk like this. You know, if I want the money because it makes me feel wealthy, well, how would I feel if I could feel wealthy right now? Because we know the money is just a piece of paper. It's not actually the money you want. It's the feeling. So you can start to feel all of those things right now to help you to get one step closer. Do you see what I'm talking about? So let's just do a little bit of recap here so we know we're on the same page here. What you got to let go of, if you don't want the same year this year as last year, is fear. Everything that's related to fear, you've got to turn it into gratitude. Now, what you got to do is get a goal, figure out why I want this goal, and then set a strategy for how am I going to reach it by habits and rituals. What do I have to fill my mind up with? What do I have to tell myself every day? So I'm doing action steps externally and internally every single day. And here is the word for you. Consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Because we already know that like 85 to 90% of people that make New Year's resolutions, by first, second, third month, they're not doing it anymore. Why? Because they let fear get a hold of them and they forget to be consistent. Write your goals every single day. If it's one goal that you have, write it every day. Morning, night, morning, night, morning, night, morning, night. And every day, fill your body up with all those feelings and all those rituals that's going to get you there. And keep your mind on alert. So we want to be training your mind with reading books, listening to podcasts, all that kind of stuff. And your body, keep your body fit by going to the gym, going out for walks. Body and mind and soul, when all of those come together, you are going to get the life of your dreams. Because I'm telling you something right now. There's nothing holding you back to get the 2022 that you actually said you wanted on the New Year's Eve. There's nothing that's holding you back. The only thing that's holding you back is your bullshit and your fears and your conditioning from your past. So stop listening to your bullshit and start stepping in to the second version of you, the one that is greatness.